Hey Fred, we have a specific topic right now. Came from a pastor, because you do work with a lot of pastors and rabbis on individual consults, and they know you're a Christian, and you kind of generally always kind of speak to them maybe in a little bit more of a spiritual type of foundation, as you want all people to go to. But you talk about the physical body as your belief, as mine, as the physical body of Christ related to the natural law and how we walk this world. Could you please kind of just let it fly and be as expressing as you can, please?
Well, based on what I believe and, what my experience has been, I am a God-fearing person, but that aside, the human body has specific anatomical design, and it is designed to live by specific rules. It's just like a mechanical machine. When you go to an automobile dealer and buy a new car, you're going to get a book on how to take care of it, a maintenance book based on the design of that machinery. Well, the human body is a very specific biological organism. It's basically self-healing and self-regulating, but there's certain aspects of its anatomic design that determines what we should be using as fuel, just like a mechanical machine. And I believe it was designed. We have what I believe to be God-given remedial capabilities, but those remedial capabilities are based on how we take care of our bodies. That's all part of the wisdom and how the human body was designed. So if we're violating these natural laws, we're not birds, Birds can fly. We're a different animal. We can't jump out of a plane without a parachute because we don't have wings. There's certain parts of our anatomical design that determine what we should be eating. And if you're not eating them, you're not eating these foods. And basically where we start from there is the processed food. And if you're eating processed food, you're definitely stressing your body. You're going into what we said before about glycation and inflammation and all these other type of things. But if you're eating real food, and we were designed to eat real food. We were not designed to, charcoal broil our food and do all these things to food that didn't come along with us in nature. We were designed to eat a simple diet. Fresh fruits, vegetables, the majority of our diet, and nuts, seeds, avocados, and things like that. Everything else, whatever else you're going into, if you overdo it, it's gonna be a problem. It's what you leave out that enables us to live according to natural law. What enables us to live according to natural law is to leave out the processed food, to leave out a lot of cooked food, to leave out food, all these different additives, flavorings, all these chemicals that are put into our food. Natural law is what determines the health of the human body. It has nothing to do with our intellect. It has nothing to do with our wallet. It has nothing to do with geography. It's all about natural law. It's all about chemistry, action, and reaction. Your body reacts to what you do to it. You put the wrong thing in your mouth, you're going to get the wrong reaction. You put the right thing in your mouth, you're going to get the right reaction. If you're exposed to a chemical that's not compatible with natural law and the human physiology, you're going to have a problem. You've got to go along with the design of the human body, and I believe the design of the human body, whenever there's a design, there's a designer, and I believe in God, and I believe God was the designer. I never bring this up a lot. I don't want to offend anybody. Everybody has their own belief system. I'm just telling you what my belief system is, what's worked for me, and I believe my spiritual life has a lot more to do with my health than my diet. There's no two ways about it, because I really don't focus that much on my diet. I keep it very simple. I don't eat a lot. It's all raw. But my spiritual life is what makes me biologically efficient. Less stress, less strain. You don't have to go through all the struggles that people are going through in our society. So you don't need a lot. It's that simple.
Thanks, Fred. And I know we have numerous conversations about how your healthy journey kind of gives you this kind of like clarity in your mind that kind of speaks to how you can handle stress and make the right decisions in your lifetime and know that it's something that you can feel good about when you do this, because a lot of people have a hard time. I hear them call up sometimes for individual consults. They just come into this place of uncertainty. And I know you're not advocating people do what you do or what I do. We're just saying be open. be open to the spiritual foundation. But can you give me a little closing statement, please?
Yeah, I wanted to make another comment. One of the things that I find to be very, very sad as a church-going person is that I see a lot of people that are in the church, and they're just as sick as everybody else. And there's got to be a reason, and nobody's addressing this in the churches. I see people that are eating some of the worst food imaginable, and it's great to pray over your food, but if you're praying, it's like me saying I'm going to smoke crack and I'm going to pray over before I smoke it. I don't think it's going to work that well because we're going against natural law. So I think that people in the church, in whatever religion you are, but I'm speaking basically to the body of Christ, that you better start eating well because people are getting just as sick as everybody else. So we got to address what's going on here, and we got to take a good look at, if you eat like somebody in a fallen world and you're living like somebody in a fallen world, you're going to have difficulty. But if you want to live a risen life, you want to do really, really well, get spiritually grounded, eat the right type of diet, and you're going to do very, very well to a very, very advanced age. I personally believe we have the ability to live far longer than most people would realize. I don't even want to say how far I think we can live because people can think I'm losing my mind here. But I have my own ideas about how this really should be working, and it works. I know it works in my life. I'm very happy where I am at this point in my life.
Yeah, Fred. You're 80, of course. Come on, man. And we're shooting for 100. But hey, if God calls us, God calls us. But thank you very much, Fred. That was really wonderful. And keep those questions coming. Any topics or any articles you'd like us to review, please don't forget to email us at the website at www.fredbisciforhealth.com. Thank you.